And let me give you 4 things to think about. 1, I would say this: exercise patience. Be very careful not to rush into a relationship just because you're lonely and you want to get married. Just because your biological clock may be ticking. Just because you're just anxious because you're tired of sleeping alone. I don't want to appear unsympathetic, because I'm not. I'm sympathetic of that. I do understand that to a degree. But don't rush into relationship. And don't get married fast just because. Don't do that. Exercise patience. A second thing is keep yourself pure. Be the right person for someone else. Don't be involving yourself in physical relationships, hoping that that's going to lead somehow to a lasting one. Exercise patience, keep yourself pure, and in the meantime, a third thing, remain active serving the Lord. Remain active serving Jesus Christ. Very often, you will find somebody or be introduced to somebody while you're serving the Lord. It happens all the time, where you're serving God somewhere, and somebody's serving the Lord in the same place, and you meet them, and eventually you strike up a relationship, and very often you may get married. And then a fourth thing is resist the temptation to compromise in any way. Don't be one of these who sees bad in somebody and then make excuses for it. Well, they've got a bad temper, but that's because people push them around. He's rude to my mom and dad, but that's simply because he didn't have a good relationship with his mom and dad. We can make so many different excuses for people who don't deserve those excuses. And what you're doing is lowering your standards, and you're acting out of impulse rather than patiently waiting, and you make a mistake. And you enter into a relationship that takes you in a place you shouldn't go, and you ultimately get married. Be very careful with that. I would encourage